Good morning, everyone, and welcome to whatever this is. I'm going to be talking about the Shonen series I've been reading in Shonen Jump. So, to start off, let's just talk about the big boys, like the ones that everyone know about. So, what I have been reading is, of course, One Piece. I don't think that needs much explanation. It's One Piece. It's fucking great. My Hero Academia, which is supposedly ending soon. Who knows? It's been slowly trying to end. It's covering a lot of ground right now, but I don't hate it. Jujutsu Kaisen, which is also supposedly about to end right now, we're in an important fight, and it's been pretty good. Can't complain too much, and I think that should be all for what I've read that most people would know. And so for the new series, I'll talk a little bit more about because everyone knows My Hero, Jujutsu Kaisen, and One Piece. But the next series I kind of want to talk about because these are the series most people won't hear about until like they get animated. But starting off, we'll talk about Kill Blue. I think this started this year, and it's about some kind of spy dude who actually got turned into a kid, and now he has to go to high school and do stuff. Right now, he's trying to get in touch with someone he's met who might help him, whose like family might have something to do with him being turned into a kid. So he has to figure that out, and it's an okay series. I don't know. It's probably got like around, I say 17, 20 chapters, somewhere around there. It's not too bad. I'm kind of just reading it to see where it goes. I'm not like too enthralled with it. It's kind of been like a slow burn. So I'm waiting to see where it will go. Because I feel like it might have potential, but it's kind of weird because like it's like this 30-year-old guy interacting with like fucking high schoolers. So luckily the main guy isn't like sus or anything. He isn't like, oh yeah, I want to date these kids and shit. Nah, he's like, oh man, it'd be weird if I date these kids. Because later on, he has to fake date like the main person he's trying to get into, whose family has like the antidote, and the only way to get in there is like supposedly marrying her, which seems weird, but at the same time she can't know, and he doesn't want to, but it might be the only way. So it's a bit strange here and there, but it's whatever, man. As long as he knows that it's wrong, he doesn't want to do it. So he's more like someone to take care of them and stuff. He's not there for any malicious intent. But yeah, that's Kill Blue. Next we have Neil's Exorcist. That started pretty recently. I think it might have 10 chapters. And Neil's Exorcist is it's something, man. It's something. How do I talk about Neil's Exorcist? It's like very fan servicey. I think I could say there's lots of lots of fan service. The main character, I don't even remember his name. He's kind of like anxious kid, but he has to step up to the plate when it comes to like fighting ghosts and stuff. So I think that's his whole thing. And Yule's like the main like apparition they need to get rid of and stuff. Well, no, it's the main apparition of like the series. Um, and I'm not really sure what her deal is. I think she's just bored. Um, but lots of fan service. There's also like a bunch of exorcists and shit. And they're all trying to get Newell right now. There's like there's like this really serious exorcist who's trying to get Newell to have a contract with her, but to do that, she has to beat the main guy to break that contract. And it's very interesting, very fan servicey. Like I said, I don't know where it's gonna go yet. Looks like there's lots of things behind it though. It might last for a good minute. I'm not sure how long though, but it's not terrible from what I can tell. It's not the best either. I won't say it's the best, but it's out there. People will like it, I think. Um, I guess you can say I'm enjoying it. Cypher Academy. Cypher Academy, I don't know. I was very weird about it at first. I believe the writer for it is the same person as Monogatari series, if I'm not wrong. I think it might be the same writer. But Cypher Academy, it's kind of hard to get into because it's about like solving like puzzles and stuff to prevent wars. And then they talk about like cryptocurrency and stuff. It's kind of weird. And also it's like, since, obviously, Shonen Jump is like a Japanese manga. The puzzles and stuff are all like in Japanese, so it's kind of hard to understand. I believe the translator, it just got a second translator recently because the first translator couldn't deal with it as much, I think. Because there's a lot of text to like decode and stuff and trying to like make it. Because I feel like this series would be fun if you kind of like knew Japanese and stuff, so that way you can also go along with the story and try to figure out, ooh, what's this mean? What does that puzzle mean? What's the answer to this? But it's very hard to do that when, it's semi-translated into English, if you can even, translate it into English. But I think just recently I started like enjoying it. At first I was like, man, this kind of sucks and it's kind of hard to get into, but now, I mean, I'm still confused as fuck with the puzzles and stuff, but I think I'm enjoying it here and there. It's very weird. I recommend it, just like looking into it, see if you guys like it or not. Like I said, it's very, I feel like it's hard to get into with all these puzzles and stuff, and it's hard to understand, but not impossible, I believe. Next we have Martial Master Asami, basically MMA, and this is about MMA. This one guy, he doesn't like fighting, and then he meets this girl, and they're like, hey, you look like you know how to fight. He does. So then he starts learning how to fight. And then some family stuff happens too. Because now he wants to beat his brother up. Because his brother's kind of an asshole when it comes to his family and stuff. Well, later on you find out he's not that big of an asshole. He's just he's kind of just an asshole to his grandpa, and he did kind of abandon his family. He's kind of an asshole, but it's not a bad series, I believe. I feel like it has potential for something. I don't know what it wants to do, and I feel like my only problem with it is like the fact that it's a fighting, like MMA and stuff. It's because there's another series that just released too, that's about fighting, and it's called Do Retry, and this is about not MMA but boxing. If I'm correct, it's about boxing, but it's like boxing in like yeah, man, you can't get up there. Like before like the modern era. I don't know what it's called. I don't want to like mess up like what it's called, like which era it's from, but it's from like the past and stuff. There's a pixel walk right here. And so this guy, the main character, he's some kid. He basically he was living his life. He's poor, but they're also in the middle of war. I think this took place around World War II. I'm not 100%. Do not quote me on that, but it takes place around some war, and then they get bombed, and so I believe the mom died, and I believe the dad is dead. The sister gets sick, and the main character has nothing else to do. He's trying to find a doctor, but his home just blew up, so there's not much you can do about that. And so someone comes up to him and is like, hey, there's a way you can get money, and it's by boxing. So then he becomes a fighter. He kind of joins like, I don't know if they're Yakuza or not. They feel like some of them might be Yakuza, I believe, but not all of them. And there's like this underground fighting organization, and then he just basically becomes a fighter. And so yeah, it's not too bad. It's not horrible, but you know, there's two fighting series, so it's kind of hard to like. Do I want to read this one or that one? I think I like um, MMA more over Do Retry, just because it I don't know. I like the modern take about it, and I don't know. I just recently started watching like MMA fights too, so you know, seeing like grappling and stuff is pretty fun. But Do Retry's all right. And the art style is very unique to it too. That's not me trying to say it's ugly. It's because it can be beautiful and stuff. But there's like this one character who's like eyebrows were touching, like I don't know how to explain it, but like you know how our eyebrows are like, what's the word? Vertical? Well, the eyebrows just turn horizontal. But I guess that's to prove like how wicked he was. Like you know his face gets all fucky and shit. So it's a very unique art style. And also, I think I like the characters more in MMA than I do Do Retry. Because Do Retry, I don't know, they're all just like, they feel kind of like all the same, like, oh, we're all underground, while MMA has like, oh, there's the main character who doesn't want to fight, but then he learns to love it. There's his best friend. There's the girl that he likes, who also is into MMA. There's the grandpa, there's the brother. You know, it feels like there's more like different stuff. Like the brother's kind of an asshole to him. And Do Retry, it's all underground stuff. Everyone's just kind of like in it for themselves. So you know, it's weird. I think it's kind of weird that they released two fighting ones at the same time. Maybe space it out, but I don't know. At the end we'll see. At the end we'll see how it goes. Get out of here. Stupid cat. Oh my god. Hold on. Sorry, my roommate's cat just came in the room. Anyways. But yeah, MMA, Do Retry. See if you like either of them. What do we have next? The Each Snow. I'm probably gonna mispronounce this. The Each Snow's Family's Deadly Sins. This is so fucking good. Just read it. I don't want to say too much. Because there's so many surprises. Like each chapter is, it ends like on a cliffhanger. Each chapter, I don't know how they do it, but it's so good, man. It's so good. I just read it. I guess the only thing I can say it's about a family that everyone woke up from a coma because they were all in the same car accident. And I guess that's the only thing I can say about it, because everything, it's so good. It's like a mystery trying to figure out like who they were before, but then one thing leads to another. It's so good. I don't want to say too much. I believe the best way to experience this is to read it. If you like weird shit that kind of fucks with your brain and stuff, you're like, oh, I think this is gonna happen. And then it's gonna flip it on your fucking head, dude, because you're wrong. You're fucking wrong. I just read it, man. It's super good. And I think the author's name is Tyson 8. Read their other work too. Takopi's Original Sin. Something like that. That's also really good. And it's shorter. It's done. It's like 16 chapters. That's really good too. But that's enough about that. Next up is Tenmaku Cinema. Bro, if you guys like films and like how they're made and stuff, this is really good. I've been enjoying Tenmaku Cinema. I'm kind of scared because I feel like it's a very very unique thing to get into, right? Like how to make films and stuff. But I feel like if you don't care about how movies get made, you probably won't like this as much. But to me, this is great. This it starts off with like this ghost just appearing in front of this kid, the main character, and then the main character gets haunted by this ghost. But you find out later that it's some kind of like famous writer. Well, he wasn't famous yet because he died before he even like got his name there. I think he went under some kind of pseudonym, a fake name. But he's worked with some of the greatest directors and stuff in the past. But you know, they're all dead too. Because you know, it's been a good time since he died, and it's really good, dude. And so the main character is also fucking like film fanatic and stuff. He loves movies. He scores them on so many bases and stuff, and gives them like points every time he watches them. It's a really good. It's really good if you like just, you know, I don't know, if you like films and stuff. Because then you know, the script writer Ghost decides to write a script based off this actress that goes to the same school as the main character, and they basically try to film it and stuff. That's like the what's going on right now, and it's really good. I really enjoy it. I'm not sure if I'm alone and only enjoying it, because it feels like something very few would enjoy. I don't know. I'm not 100%. But yeah, I think it's really good. I hope it lasts longer. I could see it getting cut off pretty soon though. And now we talk about Fabricant 100. This one I feel really weird off too, because I don't know. I don't know what I think. I didn't think it was gonna be too good. So Fabricant 100 is about this boy and this lady. The lady's a fabricant, which means she's the boy has like a family, and like his dad, I believe, was a doctor who created these things called fabricant, which were just humans made by him to be like better. And so, but they all eventually turned evil and stuff, and ended up killing the family except for the boy. And you find out later that that they are killable and stuff, but they're really strong. And with each counting up to 100, gets stronger and stronger. So one's the weakest, and obviously 100's the strongest. And the boy ends up making like a deal with the 100 one that if you kill all of them, I will give you my body by the time I turn 18. Because they can stitch themselves together with other people's body parts. It's a weird fucking premise. But yeah, so I was like, okay, so each chapter they kill a new one or something, or maybe every now and then each one takes like a good like 2 or 3 chapters to kill or something like that. I don't know. But they already introduced the first one later on, like pretty soon. This series did just come out this year, I believe. They already showed off the first one. And I don't know, I thought it was going to be a lot more simpler, but then, you know, they added other parts and stuff. Now the first one's creating their own fucking fabricants to be better than 100. So, I don't know if it's going to get, I don't know. It's very weird. I'm seeing where it's going to go off. I feel like it might get axed soon, because I feel like it's not that interesting. But that's just my opinion, you know. That's just how I feel about it. So it's alright. Read it and check it out if you want. I feel like some people will like it. It's not like terrible or anything. But I feel like it's not the best thing out on, you know, Shonen Jump, obviously. And next we have Icehead Gill. And Icehead Gill, I was hating on it just because so much things were coming out. You know, we got Fabricant 100. MMA, do retrials. Like, all right, let's see what this new thing is. I don't know why they're adding so much new stuff, but like after like, you know, sitting on it and like thinking about it, it's not that bad. It's about this boy named Gil, and his dad got accused of his dad apparently killed a bunch of people and stuff. But Gil refused to believe that and flees because they want everyone in the, I think his name is Drake Soul or something, Gil's Soul. They want everyone in the Soul family to die because, you know, they did something, well, the dad apparently did something really bad. And so Gil goes out to see his dad and see like, hey man, what the fuck? You know, what actually happened? And then he goes around meeting people and stuff. I think he moves in with his aunt like the first couple chapters, and then he moves out to go on his own adventure. And yeah, it's not too bad. It's very like, I think it's inspired by like Vikings and stuff too. So it's pretty interesting seeing that. I've been kind of into Viking stuff here recently with Vinland Saga, Assassin's Creed Valhalla and stuff. And it's been pretty interesting. I can't complain about it. Reading it now, it's terrible. There's some liches involved. That you find out that it's actually liches that are causing problems, not the actual dad. Spoiler. That's probably a spoiler. I don't know. It's pretty. You find out pretty soon. It doesn't take too long to figure that out. But yeah, it's not terrible. Looking back on it. But yeah, that's I said, Gil. So to conclude, we'll talk about like which ones I really think you should read and which ones I plan on reading, because I know there's a bunch of other Shonen Jump series that I haven't read. So I really recommend. Oh wait, I didn't even get to talk about Blue Box. Hold on, let me talk about Blue Box. Read Blue Box. Blue Box is so good. Blue Box is Shonen Jump, right? Yes, I skipped right over it. Blue Box is so good. Oh my god, it's a good romance. Well, everyone should go read it. I don't care if you hate or like romance. Go read Blue Box. Oh my god. Blue Box is about this guy and this girl. They both play sports. One plays basketball. The girl plays basketball, and the guy plays badminton. And the guy likes the girl, but it's not like very like, I don't know. It feels like kind of like it gives it time to like cook, bro. Give it time to cook, and it does everything so good. I feel like it's a really good romance. It's not like crazy. It's like, oh my god, I love you. Let's start dating right. No, it's a slow burner, man. You gotta wait. And not only is like the relationship part of the main thing, the characters themselves are as important as the relationships, man. But if you're expecting like to see like sports and stuff, it's not really a sports manga. Like they'll show off like them playing badminton or basketball, but don't expect too much of either or. Like they'll talk about it, but it's not as important as like the relationship. I feel like it's there as to help the relationships go further. Because both of them, the guy really wants to like become really good at badminton before he starts asking out the girl that he likes, and the girl just focused on playing basketball. And she's kind of weird when it comes to feelings. I think that's kind of like her thing. She's all basketball head, man. She does, she's the best in her club, in her school. And it's so good. I love every other characters. The guy's best friend, he's not like the one thing in romance shit you gotta be careful with is like the best friends, because they show up for like the first couple chapters and then you never see them again. But I like a little spoilers, but he starts becoming more relevant. He's not completely like on the sideline. He has his own thing going too. And there's other characters I can introduce. Blue Box is so good. I just recommend reading Blue Box. It's so good, especially if you like romance. It's a really good romance. But yeah, main series I recommend reading so far that's kind of newish, or that isn't like mainstream. Blue Box, obviously. And yeah, I think for real just Blue Box. Oh, and Ichizuno's Family's Deadly Sense. Those two I recommend. Now, other series that I haven't read, Mission Izukara Family. Probably won't read that anytime soon. Sakamoto Days. I know I need to read Sakamoto Days. So I'll probably pick that up here soon. I don't know why I haven't started it. I know I'm gonna like it. Witch Watch, I've also heard good things about. I'm not sure if I'm gonna read it anytime soon. Like Sakamoto Days, but I know I need to read that. Aikane Banashi, I haven't picked up yet. Another series that I've been told I have to read. Really good, I heard. So I'll probably look into that one too. Elusive Samurai, I did read a bit of Elusive Samurai. It's just not for me. It's not really for me. I read a couple of it. I didn't enjoy it as much. Undead Unluck, I heard mixed things about it. I heard it starts off kind of like but I heard it does end up picking up, so I might look into that one later. Me and Roboco is a gag manga, so I don't really care too much about it. For those who enjoy it, awesome. For those who don't, cool. Um, yeah, I think that's it. So the main one, I could have swore Black Clover was on here, but I think not anymore since it's switching over later. Or maybe it did. But yeah, main ones I definitely want to read here soon. Sakamoto Days and Akane Banashi. Probably looking at those. And yeah, I'll probably like review like what I'm reading in Shonen Jump. Like I'll probably talk about it twice a year. So one at the beginning and one in the middle. So that way we start off the year fresh with like whatever came out from the time I started midway. So expect another one on top of these videos somewhere around January. Thank you guys for watching. Please tell me what you guys think about it, about these series in general, if you have read them, in the comments and stuff. If you like this video, like it. If you don't like it, dislike it. Anything helps. And yeah, just let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you guys want to hear any more of my shitty manga opinions. Because I read manga here and there. I might make another like side video of me talking about Jump Plus, Ultra series that I've also read, like JoJo and stuff. But yeah, enjoy right now today. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Brought to you by me. And my viewers like you. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Come back soon.